Hi, welcome to Books, Beasts, and Beyond. Today we're going to be reviewing the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series, plus the 2 graphic novels. I'm only reviewing the first 3 books, even though there are 6 books total in the series, because the first 3 books basically tie off the main series, and the next 3 start off with a new series, so it's basically more like a 2 or 3 book arcs. And this book by Ransom Riggs is about a boy named Jacob Portman who is thrust into a world of mystery and wonder as soon as his grandfather dies in a catastrophe that leaves him traumatized. Jacob was very attached to his grandfather, but he never knew really what his grandfather's secrets were or whether all his stories were true. Until one day he finds a letter that his grandfather had left for him, and that leads him to an isolated island in Wales, where he finds the abandoned orphanage that his grandfather grew up in. The peculiar children that were in this orphanage had disappeared after their home got bombed in 1940. But now Jacob realizes that these peculiar children might still be alive. This book also has photos that the author included of peculiar happenings. Some of them are real and some of them are fabricated just for the book. And if you read the book, the actual book, there are author's notes in the back that tell you how he took the photos. Also, if you buy the box set, it comes with 12 pocket photos that you can keep with you of some of the main characters plus some of the side characters. What I really liked about this book was that it was very wonderful and it had a lot of twists and turns, but in reality, it was very, very slow. So slow. It over-exaggerated and over-talked about almost every single little detail, and I found it just really hard to get into, but once you do, I promise you that you will like it. The age to read it is around 12 years and up, but it's very slow and might be too slow for 12-year-olds, so just keep that in mind. This book has about 11 chapters plus a prologue with 352 pages total. Each chapter can differ in size, but the estimated amount for each chapter is about 32 pages, but like this one, chapter 6 to chapter 7, is about 40 pages long. The sensory language in this book is over-exaggerated and over-explained, making the book really, really slow and slightly boring, but it gets better once you get past all those parts. And I do feel like it kind of really explains it quite a bit, making it like understandable. I could also clearly see the main idea in this book, and it shows a lot about peculiar children and how they're shunned for being different from other real people in the world, and that made some people angry that they couldn't be accepted for what they truly were. This book is about finding acceptance and a purpose in life, even though people call you underdogs or outcasts. No one can shun you for what you truly are. And now, without explaining too much of the next few books or spoiling anything, I'm going to talk about Hollow City and the Library of Souls. Hollow City has 396 pages, and it's really, really slow all the way up until the last 2 to 3 chapters at the end. But it was kind of worth it to just read it because of the third book's awesomeness. It has 458 pages, and this book made me cry and laugh and shout out "yay" whenever I got to an exciting part. And I really got to see more of Jacob's peculiarity shine as the book progressed. I also read the graphic novels, and I would highly suggest reading them because if you don't like the slowness of the actual book, these are way shorter and way more interesting than all the details in the actual book. And it also shows character appearance and what they actually look like in these graphic novels, because Ransom Riggs commented in the first graphic novel that they were exactly what he imagined them. The illustrator captured them perfectly, and I was super happy when he said that because they look so cute. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed it. This book has really intrigued me and inspired me as I read it, and I really hope you find the same happiness while reading it yourself. The next book I'm going to be reading or reviewing is The Lunar Chronicles. It's a series. This is the first book, Cinder. I'm working on finishing up the last book, which is Winter, but I might not finish it because I still have a lot of time left, and I'm listening to the audiobook, which you should listen to, by the way, when you're reading this, because the narrator is amazing. And I would recommend listening to her. And lastly, I did get another book haul. My dad and my mom were really kind to me, and my mom got me a big bag of books from a lady who was giving them away, and my dad took me to the bookstore. So the first few are mangas from the book bag that my mom got me, and the last few are actual books from the bookstore that my dad got me. So the first two, I'm going to do them both because they're the same thing, is My Hero Academia. My friends kind of got me into this because I didn't know what it was until now. I don't watch anime, and they really want me to watch the show. So maybe after I read these books, then I will watch the show. Next one is Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. I love playing this video game in all my spare time. And I thought that it'd be really cool to kind of see what the manga would look like. This one, also cool because I played volleyball for a season for my school, and I really enjoyed playing it. And this kind of looked interesting because these two boys are rivals that are put on the same team. It's kind of got some drama in there. And this one looked kind of creepy, so I grabbed it. It's Death Note. It's a bunch of scary stories. They're not all related to the same thing. But again, I wanted more horror on my shelf. And next, I've got the books from the bookstore that my dad got me. I got Maybe a Fox because when I was looking for other books that were related to It Found Us, this was one of the first books on the list. And I've been looking at this for a long time, but haven't ever really looked at it until now. I got this book called The Boy Who Knew Too Much. I watched a show called Carmen Sandiego, the newer version that came out in 2023. And this kind of sounded like something Carmen Sandiego would do, and I kind of just wanted to grab it just to see what it would look like. And I also got this book from the book bag that my mom got for me. My dad recently had me watch Superman, and this book kind of looked interesting. I haven't watched all the Superman movies yet, but I'm hoping to in the future. Next, we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Chalice of the Gods. This is part of the really long Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. And I've been meaning to get this book because it's part of the series that I'm trying to read in order. It has a lot of arcs, and I hope to review it in the future. I also got the second book of Ranger's Apprentice. My friend, she really wants me to read this book, and I already have the first book, but I decided that since she liked it so much and wanted me to read the entire series, I should start building up my collection. And lastly, we have Janitors. This one looked super funny. The synopsis was hilarious, and I really hope to read it soon. Thank you again for watching my second ever video for Books, Beasts, and Beyond. Read the book, pet the dragon, go beyond. See you soon. Bye!